I'm Socalled. I'm from Montreal.
There you go. Yeah, that's great.
1, 2, let it play.
This is our first time inside the hillside, but we played once before outside, but it was in a tent, so that's sort of like inside, but more outside than this. And on a night like tonight, I'm glad we got to play inside. So far, so good. Food, drink, friends. You know what's cool about these things is that it's such a small world of like musicians from Canada that are all hustling around, often around the world. They're trying to make their music like catch on wherever they are touring. I tour a lot in France and Europe, but then sometimes we play these festivals in Canada and we all run into each other and it's adorable. Like I just met Hawksley Workman today at the CBC. Like it's like that small of a community. So you meet this guy and he's cool, and then that night you go and do a show and there's Baja Bulat, who I know, and Owen Pallet, and everybody like knows each other and supports each other. That's cool. So like festivals like this are awesome. This professor of mine from McGill, I studied English literature at McGill, but I took this one class in film and in documentary film. My professor was really cool and we kept in touch after school, and I sort of was interested in documentaries. I still am. I still film a lot of things and try to make little movies and stuff, and so we kept in touch. I showed him some stuff. He showed me his new movies. His name was Gary Vitale. I invited him on this boat ride that I organized in Ukraine. It was this crazy trip where I wanted to bring like old Yiddish culture back to where it was from. So I organized this boat. It's a long story, from Kiev to Odessa, and got all these musicians on board, and 200 people signed up to come, and I thought it would be a cool movie. I told him about it. He got into the idea. He came along, and then the NFB liked it and wanted him to follow me around longer. So for like a year and a half or 2 years, they followed me everywhere. And it was sort of infuriating and a little invasive, you know, having this camera in your face for 2 years. But it was also really cool. I felt lucky that I guess just that the cool friends that I'm working with and stuff, that's sort of documented, that story, they got it on film. So they've edited it up and it'll be done in March. It's all done. And it looks not bad. There's this sort of renaissance of Yiddish culture and old Eastern European Jewish culture, music, and the language of Yiddish. So people that are really into that see that what I'm doing is done with like respect, even though it's a little like it's zany, I suppose. It's stupid, it's crazy, but it's like I'm doing my homework, right?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Just when I play a soft you skate, you can run all right now, all right. Leave this on your plate that need to play. See what you can when you're still allowed to.
But it's no sweet child.
Ride up your tumbleweed road in the free.
And shining to the sky.
That's when I heard a voice speak to me.
You are never alone.
And so, I mean, some die-hard purists are like, that's bullshit. Fair enough, that's cool. And I don't present what I'm doing as being like traditional or being like, this is Yiddish culture. It's not. It's just that's this one amazing source of inspiration. So instead of just, you know, making rock music or making reggae or something that isn't my culture, even though I wasn't raised with Yiddish or with this traditional Jewish stuff, I'm not at all. I'm not religious at all, but I found like my own like well of cool shit to draw from.
Where did Hydra come from?
I stole him from backstage in Germany. He was at this theater, and I took him along.
It's a beautiful place.
Doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
What does he have for the face mask?
Just for health, he doesn't want to. He has a very weakened immune system, so he's got to be careful. Dolly Parton's bosom.
Last scene picture.
I think we could put the whole band on that. Cheers. Leica lens. That's pretty cool.